大家好，我的名字叫 Thomas，我在当地的 Keller 工作。I've been an agent for just a year and a half, but with the great trainings from my brokerage, I closed 14 transactions in my first year. Before real estate, I was in financial services for about 10 years, was in banking and consulting, graduated from University of Florida for business school. During my experience of purchasing my own residential property and investment property, I feel like this is something I could do a great job with my background in banking and consulting, and actually got my license in 2022. So 2 years before I joined real estate, already got my license, just waiting for the right time to jump in. May last year, I took a unpaid leave for 3 months, tried to immerse myself into the full-time training in Keller. And after 3 months, I feel like this is something I want to do. So I quit my job, which was a really good job, stable income, six-figure income, and just get all in. I think that's the mentality I have. No backup plan and just get all in. I think that's the only way to do it well in this industry. I was born and raised in Shanghai, China for 22 years. When I came to the US, 2013, I was 22-year-old. So I speak bilingual. So I serve those people from the Chinese community here and also people I used to work in my prior employers. I think, having a diverse background really helped me understand where people's coming from. Definitely, I think I would say three things. Number one, mindset. Number two, the training I have. Number three, the dedication I have applied those training into practice. So mindset, like I mentioned, my mindset is just get all in, learn from the best agent here in the brokerage, and I feel like a backup plan could be your biggest enemy to get your comfort in. Number two, the training. I really appreciate the training we have here. I remember in the first 3 months I joined, came to the office every day with my backpack. It was like a student life again, and including the boot camp I took more than 4 times, and the Farbar as his contract I took more than 10 times. I think our brokerage provided a great opportunity for me to learn from those other great agents who have been in the market for a long time, 2 or 3 decades. So every broker open, I try to go there, not to see the house, not because I have a buyer, but I do want to talk to those seasoned agents to see how they present their house and how they present themselves with professionalism. And number three, we learn all those things and never put into action, that would be in vain. So I apply everything I learned to practice with dedication. I built a very robust system for buyer and sellers, consultation process. I create a roadmap to show my buyer those will be the 14 steps purchasing a house. So try to bring all the details in a holistic view up front so they will expect and know, what the process is going to look like once they're under contract. So there will be no surprises, and also help me to set expectation. I'm not here to try to sell your house or buy your house. I'm more here to be your consultant, provide education whenever needed, and to cover your blind spot during this biggest transaction in life. Buying a house is a big deal. Probably in average for a household, people purchase no more than 3 or 4 houses for their entire life. So it's a very big deal. My job is to provide professionalism and dedication to also help to ease any unnecessary anxiety they might have. And also, I just enjoy doing real estate. I love to tour those neighborhoods myself. I try to get a first-hand experience about the neighborhood. For example, I rode my bike across those prestige and popular neighborhoods like Deerwood. I spent 2 hours and 45 minutes. Deer Creek, 2 hours, and I rode my bike across every single community in E-Town, like Colony, Greenville, Elwab, Addison, just spend 2 hours there. I think driving a car across the neighborhood is too fast, walking is too slow, riding a bike is perfect to help me to get understand and at least put myself in my clients' shoes, how they will feel when they are moving here. Especially for your agent, how can we win people's trust? There are so many agents here, 7,000 agents just locally in Jacksonville. Like everybody know probably 5 or 6 agents. So you got to be the top one among those 5 or 6 at least. But my mentality was like humble myself, try to build a good foundation to win every single client. It just took my time. Before I quit my job, I already had saving for about 2 years. My mentality was like, if I don't even make money for this 2 years, that is okay. But thankfully, for my first year, with the dedication, putting people's trust in me and God's provision, I closed 14 transactions in my first year. I have served some clients who have been living in the country for more than a decade, but still speak zero English. Were my first listing client. They actually waited me to get into this industry before they list their house. So they put a lot of trust in me, but I also have done a lot of work for them. Contact people to do the deep clean for them. I contact the moving company to move everything out for them. Communication, even the 50-page inspection report, I have to translate to them and line by line and help them understand, the condition of the house. So it just takes great patience, but I think, I just appreciative for the background I have and the people who are trusting me. My advice for newer agents, I think, a lot of the newer agents, they try to put themselves up front in social media too quickly, even before they have a solid foundation. I would strongly recommend just to bow your head and take time to build a solid system before you put yourself out there. They might even get overwhelmed by the a lot of the people contacting you, and those might be the quality leads. So for me, in my first year, I never did one single cold calls, never purchased any leads. I just work with my referrals and people I have known for almost a decade. Just had the full-time training, build a solid foundation, and show the process. And little by little, once I have some good review from the client I serve, then I can showcase the result, which is the best marketing tools, right? In the beginning, it's always hard. We have to have the endurance for those slowness time and quiet time, but put that effort into something people couldn't even see to build a foundation. Then one day, people will find you or send out among others and put more trust and faith in you. Then people will refer you, then growth will be exponentially.